You'll probably catch one rotating
Actually,
here.
just try faking it. I'm waiting for the guy here.
I'm gonna do this little bobber thing. Like, oh my god! Oh my god! Your timing is off, man. Oh! See? Jesus!
Back here, Sky?
You're in astral form when he's about to swing you, and you knew it too.
Let's go,
Another
let's
one
go.
in CT. Another one in CT to left. Careful! Jesus!
Well divided. Placing
Oh.
entry. Plant the spike.
Oh.
Oh, there's one more.
You're not safe. You know what that sounded like? That sounded like when you kill the hostages in CSGO. That battle cry just gave. Ah! All right, so no A main control, no CT control. This is a situation called funneling. Okay, when you go through the main or the middle entrance, you're worried about getting hit from both sides. So if you're coming in here again, you actually have to re-clear. All three of you can't do this. One of you has to go through and ensure that on top of the fact that 2 of your teammates died here, this is a high threat area, okay? And that's why we don't see someone CT, because he's been lurking here. So that means you have about 10 more seconds before someone comes to this point by the time you die. See if I'm right on that.
Oh, there's one more.
30 seconds left.
I'm just getting bombed down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're going through there. See? It's an easy game. But yeah, once again, this is why I don't do split maps for the first one. Because most people, when I do this, are like, what the f are you talking about? But it's just based on the fact that I start the round off with the knowledge of it's a 2-1-2. Now I know where all the timings are. I know where they're going to be, when it's going to happen, all that stuff. And that's very important on attack. Because then you're basically pre-firing every shot. You're like, he's got to be here in 3, 2, 1, pre-fire. I've literally had scrims where I'm coaching. I'm like, pre-fire CT spawn, 3, 2, 1. They fire and then they get a headshot. They're like,
do the same
what?
split again. I'll go late main again.
It's just timings, man. Hello, my name is Worthy, a professional Valorant coach. If you're looking to climb the ranks and improve your overall gameplay, you definitely want to leave a like and a sub. Also, if you comment your Discord name in the comment section below, once per month, I choose one lucky commenter to win a free one-on-one session. Best of luck and enjoy the video.
I'm recalling the star now.
Okay. He's just insane. 80 on him. And
This is gonna work out for you. Chill, chill. Oh, you should have waited for more. It's gonna pay off. What the f? No way.
One here, one here.
So let's go back. The way you know how to trigger discipline, we actually covered this before, is when you're in a situation like this, a 3v5, in order to win, you need to multi-frag. Guarantee a multi-frag, you need to make sure that you can line up at least 2, obviously. So the first person that goes by you, you ignore. You let them go into the site, and you let the next person following behind. You kill the second one, then flick to the first one. And that creates a better opportunity now. You'll automatically make it a 3v3 and create a win condition for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So your mentality when you're down numbers is that you have nothing to lose. So you're going to run the risk of this guy full clearing you and shooting you in the head and you not reacting fast enough, with the hope that he does not clear you. And if he doesn't clear you, you're in the driver's seat. You're good. So you should have died. I mean,
One here, one here.
they are on eco, so you're able to get away with this a little bit.
I need is pulling them in.
Nothing B main. Nice, I'm giving you a smoke, bro.
yeah.
Smoke towards the
One
site.
more. I only saw
It's too
one
late
more.
already. They're already up on site at this point. This is a good lurk. You can just like sit in this corner if you wanted
I'm
to.
pushing up A.
I don't know if we have to do this right now. So we hear nothing from Arena, and you haven't asked. That's one thing. So ask for information, because now you're making this move with the assumption that they're going into A, but he's got a sight line. There's nothing there. There's nothing in terms of information that's telling you that we should push all the way up here. It's a 4v3 situation. This is where I'm seeing, you know, the threat of the number situation being a problem for you. So you moving up here with no contact is making me think that they're full wrapping into you. So you might be facing 3 people peeking you on the left-hand side in a second here.
They out? Like planning?
Yeah, like, this is where you're asking information. So there was a risk there. See, they're coming back. So we could have totally been in the driver's seat here and asked for the information. Reyna would have made this a 4v2, and you would have been over here, just waiting for something to happen. And as soon as they were committing there, if you've been asking that, you would have been able to decide, do I push here? Do I back off and rotate to support them? Okay, so what I want you to think about as well is obviously you're going to place smokes in certain spots to allow your team to move up, but you want to think about all the angles that you are worried about being swung from. Because commonly I'll see Astras throwing smokes here or a smoke here. And this is usually the common smokes you'll see, like a smoke on this entrance, smoke right here. What angles do we need to worry about when we're moving into site?
Elbow and then rafters.
Rafters, yeah, and elbow, right? So is there a way that we can place this smoke on CT to prevent both of these lines shooting us?
A little bit more front.
Yeah, more shallow, more shallow. That way we can move in without worrying about this common angle people are swimming across and the common angle on CT, okay? Now, the con of this is that when you place that smoke down, they're probably going to be flooding into sight. So what you can do is place a star here. You place a star here as a deterrent, and that deterrent is used for making them worry about there being a suck or a stun there. Now, if they end up fighting your team as they're pathing into sight on this spot, easy, instantaneous stun or suck. And all you got to do is do it once to make them worry about it for the entire game. So you use the smoke here to remove these two angles. You force them to flood into this spot to fight them on an equal playing field 50-50, and you smoke off this area. At that point, you can place a star here as well and like do a pullback star to get them to path into A main. Everything needs to be done in sequence and proper, otherwise everyone dies. It's a very difficult map. And if you're doing this, they should be pathing in through CT and then holding CT because you're giving up heaven, which is an easy retake.
Placing sentry.
Let's see, you put that smoke deep, and then the elbow is still a threat
Reloading.
for everyone. It gives them less confidence moving into the site. See how they're hesitant to move in?
Could be elbow. I didn't get up there.
Smoked heaven.
At the end of the day, right, like these smokes that you place are very defaulty, and it's like you throw these smokes because you throw these smokes. That's usually what I get as a response. But these smokes are default and are not thinking about the bigger picture at the end of the day. You know, what fights are going to be more beneficial for us? In these situations on split, it's like 70-30 in the advantage of the defender. How do I make it a 50-50? That's what you got to be thinking about. How do I make it so that my people who have superior gun skill have a fight that could be advantageous or at least even? That's the way you got to think about playing split. When you kill, you reload into a threat. That's a big no-no. That's just knowing of the timings. Okay, so why did we lost bomb early on? What the
I think it's my I think rain alert with the spike.
Well,
Trying to sell a fake maybe.
Our spikes down.
well, he sold it.
Spike down.
So that's an example of a bad timing, right? We didn't even hit sight yet, and she's trying to move into sight. So there's no reason for them to not look away or move. Here's something that you need to understand. When you're playing against defense, the way to beat their positioning is to get them to move. Okay, another way of thinking about it, basically. You need to get them to move around the map.
He dropped.
Right? So that they're not just posting up on the choke points, letting you walk into their crosshair and just getting killed. That's the important factor. Okay? So when he's moving in, his timing is off because we haven't done anything to warrant them to move away from this site. If we revealed 4 people towards here, he's probably like, well, it's probably going to be A. Now I rotate. That's when he looks away. And now Reyna moves in. And that's what he should be doing in that situation. So everything that you do has a cause and effect on the map. It forces people to move around. And that's how you get your timings down.